This game right here, Detroit Become Human. I played it. Gonna play it with all of you guys. I probably beat the first section of it, so I'm gonna be playing the second section and so on and so forth. But I want to give you a little example of what it means to play this game. Because it's very emotional and it really hits me at the core like Deus Ex Mankind Divided did. These two games have been like the eclipsing moment of gaming to me. This one in particular really hit at the core of what I think humanity really is. Let me give you an example, guys.
Accessing the extras section.
I don't think a lot of times people really understand what this story really meant. Mag9 the Power in theater and everything about me. The emotional charge that we all give, I guess. This is all energy. You know, I mean, I guess I could say that sporadically, or try to say it in a way where it makes sense to a lot of people, but it doesn't. And it's not supposed to. I guess the biggest thing to do is just show you where I'm continuing from. This is where it's gonna start, I guess. Hold on one second. So I tried Xbox with this. A little easier than setting up this one. But it was easy to set up this one. Now to this. Here we are. I'm starting with Kara here. So we played the first part already. I think Kara's part is very important. I'm a caretaker myself.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
Lunches and diners. And handles the kids' homework from elementary school up to good afternoon. Can I help?
Honey, it looks amazing. This is exactly what we need.
How much did you say it costs?
At the moment, we're doing a special promotion on this entire range at $7,999 with a 48 months interest-free credit. And it comes with a 2-year warranty for parts and labor.
We'll take it.
An excellent choice. If you'll just follow me, we'll process the order.
I always think about this sort of thing, you know, like how society kind of takes what is around them,
I'll show you.
I don't like this guy.
and it kind of creates an autonomy to how we treat each other, because it's just customer, consumerism, and that all that stuff, you know.
It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit. Stupid accident.
Ah, see. Anyway, it's as good as new now, except that we had to reset it. Meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
So funny.
Kara.
When I think about this,
My name is Kara.
here we go. What I should say is, when I played through this game, it really hit me at the core of what being human, when you're separated from humanity, when you're not doing the same thing as humanity, when you're not acting and reacting the same way humanity does. So, to me, what I saw from Kara's character is what most people would probably do, but at the same time, it would be very limiting. Because the factors of what society can say is right and wrong, you know, and what society makes as an escape mechanism. You know, I grew up around rebellious family members from the past. So to me, when I saw what Jesse's character did in this story, whew, it made me recognize a lot more what rebellion is. Most people think rebellion is just being part of society now. Because eventually, over time, what people have been doing to rebel before is what society is accepting of eventually. So it's not rebellion anymore. It doesn't feel like it, you know. Gives no fucks. It doesn't feel like you're giving no fucks, really. If feels like you're giving the exact fucks that you need from what society tells you to do. So when I play Detroit Become Human, it tells me that a robot knows more about humanity than what I could know. It tells me that a robot can tell the distinguishment of what evidence means, how important evidence is, and how important it means to take care of somebody, or how important it means to be rebellious against society and what it's telling you. Ah, Jesse. Or that's not his real. That's his real name. I forgot his character name for some reason. Whew. Here we go. I need to pause for a second. I want to see the flow chart, because there's something I missed here. Walking in the park, and see there's other paths here. I watch the preacher, I don't watch the preacher, but there's other things before the preacher, and there's other things before I visit the paint store. Anybody knows, please let me know. Let's see what I can do.
Would you like to go home now?
Yes. Yes, I think that's enough for one day.
Here. Let me help you.
Oh.
Aha. There is something to do here. Uh-huh. So this might be a new one. I may not have read this one. I have a different controller here, if you can notice, guys. I have the Hori Onyx. I can't even pronounce the name of it. But I have the Ori Onyx controller. It's a little different. Let's see if that did anything to the flowchart. Because I'm just trying to get through the flowchart a little bit. Ah, there we go. I did. I read it. Okay. There's two other sections that I'm going to miss. Hopefully not. Oh, CyberLife is telling me something interesting. Well, who's ever watching this, thank you. This is all new to me. So, well, no, this isn't all new to me. I played this already. But I'm playing this because I want to tell you about my Detroit experience while I play. Best example of a game to me that really hit on the choices we have. Or I kind of feel like what hit me harder in this is just how, let's see.
You have run 12 miles and are 5 miles away from your goal.
Oh, sure. Send me a specialized android. That sounds pretty cool. I'm getting messages in this. That's an interesting thing. Let's see here.
Hurry up, you plastic idiots. I want this done by 4.
You can see the difference, and that society really does push this agenda in these games. This is what it's showing you. This isn't just about androids. I wish it was. But I love that it shows these big stories, especially in this character. I love it. Should I keep watching, I guess? Is there something that's gonna happen? Something not's gonna happen? Nothing happens. It's okay. Hello, Connor there. In the game. Watching me. Watching you. Good. Sounds like a plan. Thank you for... Oh, it looks like my friend texted me here. I'm still at McDonald's. Alright. Well, Connor, CyberLife, thank you for watching me as I play. Hold on. I can't walk. This thing's in my way. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, because it changed, I see. Aha. Here we are. This is something I missed. Androids ruin our country. We want jobs. That's what I think of when I think of the game. Obviously, it's going to use androids because, you know, the real thing is that our jobs should be protected no matter what. Because that's what FDR said. You know, that these jobs in general are... No matter what job you have, it's supposed to be an example of what society should have living. You know, why would you have jobs that are just supposed to be for certain groups of people or certain identities? If you're a teenager, this is the job for you. So I always think about that when I think about I work with CCEJ, and I always think about that when I'm playing these games and playing everything, is that all these identities are here. These so-called too much identities is like, it's a trap, because here's the identities of society. They're there, and we always can talk about them in conversation. That damn. Let's see what this guy has to say. Humans to hear it with soul. Guess it'd be hard to. It's been hard for me because I get attached just as much. So. Memories crawl back, huh? This game really got to me emotionally, so now that I'm seeing more of it, it's really hitting me more emotionally. And you could tell if you're in the room with me or not. It's been an emotional experience just hearing this. I think that's really why I love this, because it really hits on the humanity. You know, even though you have all this, you have the human. Even though you have all these tasks done by technology, you still have the human. Yet the human is like the last thing that's shown in this game in a way. You know, it's like, it's actually about androids turning humanity upside down, or turning like... And it's actually me. Interesting. I'm getting comments on this from Connor. Tense? I like that Connor gets tense. That means he's human in a lot of ways. More than humans. So... I'm getting a lot of comments here, so this is good. Love it. Let's see what we got here. Get yours today. I'm not doing it to be insipid or something. I really do mean that. There's a lot of things that we're going to be frantic about. We're going to be, like you're pointing out, like you're feeling, Connor. You're feeling tense and hostile. But we're human. You know, we're always going to have a reaction to something. You know, that's how I kind of see this whole thing, that this is a projection of what the choices are. Yeah, but that's the problem, is that there's so much that we're taking away from things because we can't have those reactions. We're going to get triggered. We're going to feel this way or the other. You know, and there's that hypocrisy of, like, I can feel this way, but you can't. You know, that there must be one way we react to things. I actually feel like there's a lot of things that we should get unstable prototype. He's unstable, you mean? I hope that's what you mean.
No soul. A pale copy of our creator. The machines are observing us.
Let's see where I need to go now. I've already listened to him. I don't need to listen to him again. I don't even know where I'm going now. Or am I? Wait a minute. Just make sure there's nobody else here. I've listened to the preacher before, so I don't need to listen to him again. Let's see how far I can go here. There might be something I'm missing. Let's see if there's anything I am missing here. I'll keep going. But this is just such an emotional game for me. Along with Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It's funny how I feel about these. I feel like this isn't the normal anymore, to be able to bring those choices up front. Like Deus Ex Mankind Divided had a character who was totally, like, neutral.
Identification verified.
And being neutral isn't good enough. So here society is again to try to become human. Being Android isn't good enough
847.
to have that freedom.
$63.99. Please confirm payment.
Pay time.
Payment confirmed. Transaction complete.
Alright. So I collected it. Now I can check the room, see what else is available to do in here. No, nothing available to do, so I have to walk out. That interaction was so dry, I didn't saw any living being. Huh? Connor, can you write out that whole sentence when you comment, please? Just asking. I don't know what you said. Can you rewrite that? I can't tell you what I think until I know what you're writing completely. So... I guess I should ask you, Connor, since you're commenting on my videos. What do you think of that first situation where you had to bring that android down? Ah. Oh. Well, of course not. There's no feeling there, Connor. That android and me were just doing a transaction. That's all it's supposed to be. I mean, are you kidding me? What do you think consumerism is in general, Connor? It's always going to be no life, you know, and that's the biggest problem, is that we make everything maintenance, 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 and that's fine. But there's always an incompleteness in something like that. There's always going to be so many factors that are, like, unopened because of that. Let's see what happened here. Collect package, watch preacher. Preacher yells at Marcus. I would expect, hello sir, what do you need? What do you need? Ah. Well, that didn't happen there. Because, just like our future, we have less communication. So what do you think happens there? No interaction. I agree, 100%. He didn't yell at me, so I missed one part. Here comes the protesters. I forgot what happened in the flowchart before, so let me double check. Collect package, watch preacher, protesters harass Marcus. Uh-huh.
When do we want?
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? Okay. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
Doesn't this sound familiar? Here we go. Come on, get up. This time, I'm not gonna take it so easy.
We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up. Yeah, waste it.
Do it!
Alright. It's enough. Leave it alone. Let us teach this bastard a lesson. Damn it, I'm gonna have to find you. You're gonna take your job next. See how you like it. Okay. Let's go. Run along.
Androids are stealing our jobs. Yeah! We've got families to feed and...
I don't see how I can attack them. They didn't let me. See, it didn't let me do shit. Excuse the language. Wait a minute, there's something here. Aha.
Ladies and gentlemen, are meant to serve us. Yeah! Not to replace us.
Wait a minute.
35% unemployment.
There's a reason for being here, isn't there? Why am I looking at this one? Hard work for it. Free time for you. Housekeeping, babysitting, and cooking.
Androids are stealing...
I'm wondering why that's there. Well, I tried my best. I did do a little bit differently, so that's good. I'm glad about that. I love his character, actually. I'm probably the only one that really likes this character because he can develop in many different ways. And can really tell a story in his own way. There's a distinction in each character. There's the... Yep, that's what androids are left in. They're separated, just in the same way as society will always separate. In a way, it's amicable to the past, but it's also amicable to what the future is, you know? The future has that same distinction. The present has the same distinction. It's just there's always going to be more ways of deciding that, I guess you could say. Let's see how everybody chose here. 49% watched the preacher, but the preacher didn't yell at everybody. I still don't know about those two up there. I don't even know what it means. What I have to do that. 68%. The protesters harassed Marcus, so I did that this time. No, that's good. All I need to do now is go back to the other part. That's good. Oh, excuse me, I wasn't in the camera view. Apologize for that. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna quit right now because doing 25 minutes is enough for me. But I definitely feel like I've done a good amount of portraying what I think is Detroit Become Human. And we'll get more of it as I go along. Something new.
Accessing the extras section.
Okay. How do I stop my broadcast?